Malu's favorite memory always made her smile. It all started on a sunny day when her parents brought home a small, colorful box. Malu's heart raced with excitement. This was the surprise they had promised. She rushed over, eager to see what was inside. When she opened the box, she saw a tiny puppy with big, shiny eyes looking up at her. Malu decided to name her Ruby. Ruby was small, with floppy ears and a soft brown coat. She looked scared and backed away as Malu tried to pet her. Malu felt a bit sad but knew she had to be patient. Every day after that, Malu tried her best to befriend Ruby. She would leave treats for her, speak softly, and sit nearby to show Ruby she was safe. Little by little, Ruby started to trust Malu. One day, when Malu came home from school, Ruby surprised her. She ran over, wagging her tiny tail like a little whirlwind. Malu laughed and picked her up, and Ruby licked her face with excitement. From then on, Ruby waited by the door every day, her ears up and her tail wagging, ready to greet Malu. Malu and Ruby did everything together. After school, they would play in the backyard. Ruby would chase butterflies, roll around in the grass, and sometimes even chase her own tail. At night, she would sleep beside Malu's bed, her little paws twitching as if she were dreaming of their fun-filled days. One day, Malu's parents decided to send Ruby to their village to stay with her grandparents, where there was more room for her to run around. Malu was heartbroken but knew it was for the best. She hugged Ruby tightly and whispered, "I'll see you soon, Ruby." Saying goodbye to her little friend was the hardest thing she had ever done. A whole year passed, and finally, Malu got to visit the village. She wondered if Ruby would still remember her. As soon as she stepped out of the car, she called out, "Ruby." For a moment, nothing happened. Then, suddenly, she heard a familiar bark. Ruby came running from around the corner, her tail wagging like crazy. She jumped right into Malu's arms, licking her face just like before. Malu's eyes filled with happy tears. Ruby hadn't forgotten her. After that, every visit to the village was filled with love and joy, with Ruby always giving Malu the happiest welcome. But one day, Malu got some sad news. Ruby had gone missing, and no one could find her. Malu's heart ached, thinking of Ruby lost and scared. She missed her little friend so much. Ruby never came back, but she left behind beautiful memories. Whenever Malu sees a dog like Ruby, she remembers her sweet friend who always gave the warmest welcomes and never forgot her.